Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vualo's latest podcast appearance is gaining the couple a lot of side-eye from their critics. After they both appeared on Matt and Abby Howard's Unplanned podcast last week, some listeners noticed that Jeremy seemed to forget one of his daughter's ages, and that's not all the only detail he seemed to forget about when it came to their family. While posting about Jinger and Jeremy's podcast appearance on Reddit, one critic wrote that Jeremy wasn't exactly up on the finer details of those who are close to him, including his own kids, fairly early on. Jeremy makes it clear he doesn't know how old his kids are, the Redditor wrote. Jinger mentions the new baby and Evangelina, their younger daughter, will be 4 years apart. Jeremy seems surprised and says, will it really be 4 years? To which Jinger answers that Evie just turned 4. So somehow Jeremy forgot how old she is, even though they literally just celebrated her birthday. Though it was less egregious, there was another slip-up that Jeremy made during the podcast that stuck out to the family's critics. He couldn't name all of Jinger's siblings. He literally forgets a third of the siblings and messes up the order by sibling 2, lol, the original poster noted. One commenter called Jeremy pathetic for not being able to name all of Jinger's siblings, writing, he doesn't care. She's his wife now, so her family doesn't matter. He's so full of himself despite the fact that he's not much of a catch. Others were willing to give him a break on that one. After all, he does have 18 brothers and sisters-in-law. I mean, the bar is in hell, but I doubt JB and Michelle could name all the kids in the correct order, so not a huge deal that Jeremy can't, one person wrote. For the record, Jinger and Jeremy are parents to 2 daughters, 6-year-old Felicity and 4-year-old Evangeline. Couple is also expecting their 3rd child, a baby boy. Who knows? Maybe the pressure of having to name Jinger's siblings got to Jeremy when he was put on the spot, but forgetting Evie's name does raise a lot of questions. Counting on alum, Jinger Duggar Vualo continues to talk about her newest book, People Pleaser, breaking free from the burden of imaginary expectations. The 31-year-old has participated in interviews and podcasts over the past few weeks. Her memoir has already received tons of positive feedback from readers. However, some Redditors think Jinger's title also shows a huge red flag. Keep reading to see the discussion. Aside from releasing her book, Jinger has also been embracing every moment of her pregnancy. Counting on alum is currently expecting a 3rd child with Jeremy. The married couple previously revealed that they're expecting a baby boy. Despite her controversial memoir, Jinger shared that her family still loves her and even did a gender reveal during the Duggar family's Christmas party at the big house. The soon-to-be mother of 3 has also been doing Q&As on social media. But many were surprised when she expressed her interest in returning to reality TV, where they could share more of their lives. Some Redditors discussed a certain chapter of Jinger Duggar Vualo's memoir, People Pleaser. According to the poster, the Counting on Alum talked about how Jeremy caught her interest, adding that he was usually the guy behind the mic and talked about his faith. Poster believes it's a sign that Jinger also craves attention, and being with Jeremy fulfills her desires. Others agreed and said it was a huge red flag. They're evangelicals. The defining trait of their religion is evangelizing to others. If they didn't have this kind of stage, they'd be doing the same SHT on a smaller, more local scale. Good observation. The only way Jinger and Jeremy keep their income is to live off the steam of her family's idiot show and the current interest in deconstruction of faith, which will soon run its course. Jeremy still thinks he was a big soccer star too. Jinger willingly goes with him to soccer matches in LTO. Her publicly announcing his faith means he is more faithful. For someone who highly prioritizes an evangelical religion that is important to her. It's not something I'd be into, but it's not my marriage. Jinger previously participated in an interview where she talked about some parts of her latest book. However, the Counting on Alum shocked everyone when she revealed one of the most disturbing teachings from her previous church, the IBLP. According to Jinger, they thought their husbands would leave them if they didn't comply with everything they wanted. Jinger Duggar Vualo said, I will just say a lot of it started when I was in the teachings of Bill Gothard, because there was so much that was drilled into you through what he said about trying to please your husband, and if you don't, he's going to leave you, adding that they will get punished for even leaving the house dirty or not making dinner for their husband. Jinger Duggar credits her mother for her eating disorder recovery. Even though she has faced backlash from loved ones over exposing the toxic Duggar cult and church, Jinger has maintained ties with her family. She has even gone to great lengths to praise her parents when she feels that they actually did something right. One example was Jinger's adolescent eating disorder. She says that Michelle helped her through it using her own experience with bulimia as a guide. For years, Duggar fans and critics alike have known about Duggar's adolescent body image issues and the eating disorder related to it. We say related to rather than that cause because other factors, including the oppressive cult lifestyle and toxic family, certainly contributed to Jinger seeking that sense of control over her own body. But while many Duggar critics have pointed to Jinger's eating disorder as just one more symptom of what was wrong with that household, Jinger doesn't seem to see it that way. There, she explained how Michelle had helped with her eating disorder. Michelle had suffered from bulimia, and clearly understood how easy it would be for Jinger to lapse into skipping meals again. Apparently, Michelle suggested that she and Jinger would text each other every day about what they ate. "We can eat healthy together," Michelle reportedly told Jinger of the plan. According to Jinger, this was the best thing that happened to her. Not only did it help with her disordered eating patterns, but going through this recovery and accountability journey helped Jinger to feel less lonely and less isolated. She also began to view food in a more healthy manner. Jinger came to realize that she actively wanted to give her body the nutrients that it needed, focusing upon restoring her health and energy. Previously, some Duggar critics on social media have discussed how unusual it is for the Duggars to treat Jinger's eating disorder in this manner. True, they didn't handle it like a normal family, but Michelle did at least take a practical approach of mutual accountability with Jinger. Getting a text about what your friend ate for breakfast can be a great reminder to eat your own breakfast, after all. In so many cases, the Duggar household responds to a crisis with secrecy, shame, abuse, and with attempts to quietly pray a problem out of existence. This approach with Jinger shows that things may be different when a parent personally understands a problem. Jinger also delved into how she doesn't see eye to eye with her parents on numerous topics. However, she continues to love Michelle and Jim Bob, even though critics of the family know that neither of her parents could ever deserve the affection. As for Josh, Jinger admitted, "All I can do is just pray for his family, his victims. She does not and will not speak to him," she explained. Jinger Duggar is now talking about her family's strict dress code with her Duggar News followers. She opened up about how such things left her petrified out of water. Apparently, fans are well aware of the rules that Jim and Michelle Duggar had for their kids, and they didn't let their girls follow any kind of style or trend. All of this left an impact on Jinger's mental health, and she is now openly talking about it. Is this true? What is this all about? What did she reveal? Is she blaming her parents now? Keep on reading to learn some shocking details about this controversy. Duggar News followers are now learning about Jim Bob's life before he got into the reality TV realm. Jinger Duggar recently revealed that her father was juggling with multiple jobs to make ends meet. Hence, there were several earning sources and he used to work hard a lot. However, when the show came their way, everything changed. Jinger revealed that after they were offered their family show, Jim didn't have to juggle with different jobs. However, he was still into real estate and he completely didn't rely on the show's money. Jinger believes that Jim's hard work has taught them a lot, and they are proud of him. Duggar News followers have watched Jinger Duggar and her sisters following a strict dress code. They weren't allowed to wear body-hugging or revealing dresses as Jim and Michelle had laid some ground rules. This became the reason Jinger wasn't even able to learn swimming at all. She recently opened up about the dynamics in her book, People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations. Jinger stated that the so-called ultra-modest swim dresses left her petrified of water, and she wasn't able to continue at all. She recalled how she had to wear long dresses along with high necks and long leggings underneath. Hence, the celeb admitted that she was really uncomfortable in those outfits and wasn't able to swim. Jinger further noted that she felt that she sank because her dress physics wasn't appropriate. Hence, she wasn't able to learn to swim at all. However, this doesn't mean that the celeb gave up on swimming. After Jinger changed her style, she decided to give swimming a try again. She revealed that she has been learning to swim and her friend has been helping her these days. Apparently, Jinger has completely changed her style. She no longer follows such rules and is living her own life now. The celeb is pregnant with her third child and she recently did a gender reveal. Jinger revealed that she will soon have a baby boy and is teasing her audience with her kid's name. Hence, fans are now waiting to meet the little Duggar. Are you also waiting?